So, what if I told you that one of the biggest fears leaders have, losing their authority, is actually based on a complete misunderstanding of what authority really is? Today, we're going to dive into a pretty powerful idea that doesn't just challenge that fear, it actually transforms it into your greatest strength.
This is the classic trap, right? We're all told to collaborate, be a team player. But in the back of our minds, there's that little voice whispering, hey, if I do that, will people still see me as the one in charge? Am I just giving up control? It really feels like you have to pick one, collaborator or leader. But is that actually the choice we have to make?
Well, the framework we're digging into today offers a way out of this dilemma. It suggests that this whole thing isn't about surrendering your authority at all, not even close. It's about upgrading it, evolving it from, a blunt instrument into a precision tool.
And this, right here, this is the absolute heart of it. Just let that sink in for a second. To inspire action, not enforce obedience. See, that's the massive difference between people following you because your name is on an org chart and people following you because they genuinely believe in the mission and they believe in you. That's where real, lasting authority comes from.
And get this isn't just some fluffy, nice-to-have soft skill. No, this framework actually defines it as the absolute pinnacle of leadership. It's the new metric for success. It's the North Star you should be aiming for. It's the definitive proof that you've truly mastered this more powerful form of leadership.
So, what does this shift actually look like in the real world? Well, think of it this way. It's the difference between being a puppeteer, meticulously pulling every single string, and being a gardener who creates the perfect conditions, the right soil, the right amount of light, for a team to grow and thrive all on its own. One is about total control, the other is about cultivating unstoppable potential.
Okay, so we've seen the what, this big shift from command to inspiration. But how do we actually build this refined authority? Well, this whole new leadership model really rests on two foundational pillars that honestly change everything.
It all boils down to two huge shifts in your mindset. First, you've got to consciously loosen your grip on direct control and instead pour your energy into empowering your team. Then, you trade in that old currency of top-down orders for something way more valuable, genuine influence and hard-won trust. And let's be really clear about what empowerment means. This isn't just delegation. Delegation is about getting tasks off your own plate. Empowerment is about giving your team the autonomy, the resources, and crucially, the trust to solve problems and create value in ways you might never have even thought of. It's about putting real power into their hands. And this is where the magic really happens. See, when you truly empower your team, you're sending them a crystal clear message, I trust you. And that trust, that becomes the bedrock of your influence. People don't follow a title for very long. They commit to and go the extra mile for leaders they trust and believe in. You can probably see how this creates this amazing, powerful cycle. The more you empower, the more trust you build. The more trust you have, the greater your influence becomes. And with that influence, you finally unlock the ability to truly inspire your team to do incredible things. It's a feedback loop that just fuels more and more excellence.
All right, so now that we have these building blocks, let's circle all the way back to that fear we started with, that fear of losing your power. It's time to put that myth to bed once and for all.
Let me be absolutely crystal clear on this. Embracing this model is not weakness. It is not about becoming a pushover or losing control of the final outcome. In fact, it's the total opposite. It's probably the most confident and secure form of leadership there is. It is a refinement. That's the key word. Think of it like a blacksmith forging a blade. You're not losing the raw steel of your authority, you're heating it, hammering it, and shaping it, transforming it into something way sharper, stronger, and infinitely more effective. So yeah, your role completely transforms. Your job is no longer to be the star player who has to have the ball on every single play. Your new and much more critical job is to be the architect. You design the system, you create the culture, you build the environment where a whole team of stars can win together. So let's wrap this up with the absolute core truths. The highest form of authority inspires, it doesn't command. That inspiration is built on a solid foundation of empowerment, influence, and trust. And always remember, you are not losing power, you are refining it. Your mission is to create the conditions for your team to do its best work. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Just think about this. What is one small thing you could do tomorrow to start this journey? What's one decision you can make where you choose empowerment over control? Or maybe one conversation where you focus on just building trust. This whole journey to refined authority, it starts with a single step. What's yours going to be?